DeepEX Presentation Video Part 2. Now we are ready to perform our excavation. We go to the Model tab and we press the Add Stage button in order to add a new stage to the model. We click Yes, and down here we can see that a new construction stage is added. Next we go to the surface elevations and we choose to perform an excavation of 3 meters on the right side of the wall. We click here and we choose to excavate to the elevation 97 meters. Here we can see that the excavation is performed. We click to add a new stage, and from the toolbar on the left side of the screen we press this button in order to add the tieback support. First we click on the wall and next to the ground. In this form we can edit the support data. We can change the support elevation to elevation 97.5 meters, the installation angle to 30 degrees, and we can also change the horizontal spacing to 2 meters. Next we go to the tab B Pre-stress and we click here in order to add pre-stress to the tieback, and we add a pre-stress of 250 kilonewtons and we press OK. Next we add a new stage and we choose to excavate to the elevation 94 meters. Here we can also change the water elevation. Next we go to the Analysis tab and we can choose to use wall friction. We can choose to use wall friction as a percentage of soil friction, and we define that we will use 50%. To the last stage we can click here and we can choose to have a flow net for the water behavior. Now we click on the Thrust Options button and we choose the User Input Procedure and we press OK. For the drive side we choose to include Coulomb wall friction, and to the resist side Kakot-Kerizhel. For the active and passive coefficients, for the Ka we can use the FHWA apparent, and for the Kp to use resist pressures. Now we can define our load cases. In DeepEX we have included all the Eurocode cases and the American ASTO LRFD cases. To generate the code cases we can click on the Mult button here and we can choose to generate all ASTO LRFD load cases. We press Yes. And here we can see that different design sections have been created, each one containing a different load combination. Now we are ready to calculate our model. We go down here and we click this button in order to calculate all the design sections. After the calculation is exceeded, we can see the results in the Results tab. Here we can see the displacements, we can see the results for every stage, we can see the wall moment with moment capacity, we can see the wall shear with the shear capacity, we can see the water flow on it, the water pressures, and we can see envelopes with all the results here. These envelopes contain the results for all design sections. By clicking here, we can see the tables with the results. We can see the results for all design sections and for all stages. Now we can choose to add a second wall to the model. First of all, we can erase the tieback support. And if we go to the second stage and to the Model tab, we can press this button in order to add the second wall. Here we can choose to add a strut support connecting the two walls. To do so, we click here, and then first we click on the first wall and next to the second. Here we can change the strut properties. We can change the strut elevation to elevation 97.5 meters, and we press OK. Now we can once again calculate our design section. Here we can see once again the results on the screen. And now we are ready to create our report. We go to the Report tab and we press the Report options. Here we have the available report sections, and we can simply drag and drop whatever we want to include to our final report here. We can export the report to a PDF format or to a Word format. Some other features of DeepEX Cav. First is the possibility to use whalers. If we go to the Load Supports tab, we can press this button in order to add a whaler. We click on the support, and here we can choose the loading type of the whaler. We can change the name of the whaler, and if we click the Edit button, here we can choose either to use a concrete whalers or steel sections. We can change here the steel section, and there are several other options. We click OK, and here we can see that the whaler is added. DeepEX Cav has a custom layer mode. To use the custom layer mode, we can go to the Model tab and we press to use custom layers. Now we go to the custom layers options once again, and we press this option in order to generate the layers from the boring. By double clicking on a layer, we can change the coordinates of each point. Finally, some other features of DeepEX Cav is the possibility to enter soils and borings from CPT tests and the possibility to import from DXF. This was a short presentation of the main features of DeepEX Cav. Thank you for watching this video. Visit our webpage in order to download the free trial version of our software program, and please feel free to contact us.